As you can see, the weather is definitely not in our favor today. Working on the truck. This is Florida for you, and that's just what happens during this time of year because it is hurricane season and you just never know. But what's crazy thing about it is, so it's probably like raining right here, but down the road it's probably not raining. But welcome back to another video, man. It's your boy Mouse, and man, we're here dropping these daily we won't say vlogs, but you know, just another video to our channel. If you're new to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe. You know, I am Mouse. We build car audio systems, little car content here and there. I am doing the system in my Silverado, and that thing's going to be really nice and loud. But it's been raining on and off like this all day long since the morning, so I didn't even bother putting the tent up, bringing the table saw out, and getting some stuff done because it's going to be drizzling all day. But I wanted to go ahead and so we can have speaker talk real quick. Here, I'm actually gonna go to the backyard, guys. To the backyard, and it actually is raining a little bit harder back here, man. So, weatherman, I don't know what's going on with you, bro. Trap house inside here, guys. So let's walk in here. We're gonna have speaker talk inside here. Real quick, if you would like to support your boy, man, go ahead and pick up a decal. $10 for the decal, $5 for shipping. Man, let them know, man, you need some more speakers in your whip. Very badass. Put it on your laptop, your front windshield, rear windshield, side windows, and let them know, man, you know, you got some speakers on deck. T-shirt with the same design as this. $25 for the t-shirt. You get a nice packaging, nice silver, you know, font, letters, print on it, you can say, and $10 for shipping. So $35 to send it out to you. Same thing with this, $15 to send it out to you. And now if you guys are car audio installers and you know want to build some doors and step up the game a little bit and save you a lot of time, mainly we have wood rings. These are 6-inch rings. I do got the 8-inch, the 10-inch coming in. They're a little bit pricey, man, but listen, like after I started using these guys, my work started getting a little bit better. I saved myself a lot of time and I get nothing but, you know, perfect curves whenever I do my door panels or anywhere that you want to put it on, man. So the 6s will be going for $20, 8s will be going for $30, and the 10s will be going for $40 a pair. You know, they are a little bit pricey, like I said, man, but when you get to this level doing your door panels, man, whether if you're doing them on for your personal vehicle, man, it makes your work that much better, man, and it makes you feel like you're the man driving in your truck. And then number 2, if you are building door panels for somebody else, then just gives you the advantage to go ahead and do upsell and sell them nicer rings and charge them a little bit more on your door panels you're building for them, or back panels or any type of panels, and you know, let them know that they're spending their money good because they're getting nice laser cut rings. To place any of the orders on the stickers, the t-shirts or rings, man, go ahead and shoot me a DM on the Mousetrap Gang. That is our official Instagram page, and I'll be doing the page right here. And like I said, it's Mousetrap_gang, man. DM me to place any orders on merch, and definitely follow that. Okay, now back to what I was saying. Speaker talk, man. Speaker talk. It's raining. It's still raining outside real quick, but you know, we are in here. We're, you know, covered up. We're good, man. Okay, so basically I'm gonna change it up a little bit how I do mids and highs in the Silverado than what I'm really used to doing. You know, first of all, before we even get started, man, I'm gonna use all the PRV stuff. Everything that there is PRV, man, we are gonna get and we are gonna use, but we're gonna use specific ohm loads, specific speakers, because each speaker is gonna do specific things, man. So definitely watch the full video so you can understand my point of view for mids and highs and why I do stuff to get the loudest thing, you know, jamming. And listen, being out here in the area and, you know, Florida or pretty much anywhere where you're at, man, listen, who's the loudest? That's the most important thing. You feel me? Mids and highs play a very big role nowadays in car audio, man. You know, you got, before it was just a set of component speakers and the cars and this and that. Now, man, there's 10s, 12s, tweeters, horns, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You got the cars with that are the transformers, the regular DB drive or DB cars that, you know, are like the demo vehicles, man, they got mids and highs everywhere. Even all your regular cars have mids and highs, and street jammers, what I like to build, man, it's a big part of the build, man, loading that thing up with mids and highs. And that's our mission with this thing right here. We're going to load it up with mids and highs, but we're going to get specific ones and specific loads because we want this thing to perform to its best. Here where we're at, man, in Florida, and especially the area where I'm at, man, it's nothing but PRV. I used to use a brand called Eminence, which is still badass because they do make speakers that are still pretty loud to this day. So we'll probably end up doing some of those. Seleniums, the Selenium speakers are probably, how should I say this, good, and they got good sound quality, man. But them PRVs, man, I've done comparison. I've put some in vehicles. I've heard vehicles sitting next to each other. Man, and the PRV just drowns out the Seleniums, you know what I'm saying? And that's just not me talking bad about the Selenium, because I was a big Selenium guy, and you know, they drown them out. But sound quality, if you want to go to sound quality, Selenium is the best way to go. But PRV, man, they're taking the crown right now because they are, you know, it's loud stuff. They're very loud stuff. And the thing about them, man, is they can take some mad power, man. Like the PRV and the Taramps, man, they're like made for each other, man. It's like, I feel like they got built to work together. And like I said, man, PRV and Taramps, that's what we got going on. Okay, so right now we're going to talk about certain mids and highs that I'm going to do in the Silverado, because I want them to do certain things, and I'm going to let you guys know on my formula and my method what I'm going to do to make sure that I get these things talking really loud, and so I can jam them all day and without worrying about how to blow. Okay, so basically for the bed of my truck, I figure the box is in the center, and like I said, we're going to do side panels going along the box as flat as possible so they don't take up no space, but we still have plenty of space to put mids. So basically it's like we're looking at the back of the bed, and the bottom I'm going to go ahead and probably do like, we'll do a 10. If we can try to squeeze another 10 there, and maybe a 10 on the back of the box and another 10 on the right next to it. So basically that's 4 10s right there, and so basically there will be 8 10s right there as well on the other sides, because we're doing like left and right. So now we're talking 8 10s in the back. Taramps is, I'm always gonna, you know, how should I say this, I'm always gonna offer to you them first, or tell you it's my first pick, because those things, man, they punch, they produce a mad power, man. Like, and they don't have the switch where you can, it's like tri-mode, which is like high pass, low pass, and full. It just has the frequency knob on it, but that thing works just as good as that switch. But I like it because it spits out a little bit of mid bass into the speakers, and man, that thing is getting it, man. That thing is like really getting it. Those speakers, when they get them Taramps power, man, them things, you know, they talk. So basically I'm going to do Taramps on all the speakers inside my truck. Mostly I like the MD series, and the MD series are actually, every single Taramp MD series is actually 2 ohms, and they produce the best, you know, sound at 2 ohms, and that's like pushing it, because that's what they're ohm stable to. So I used to do a lot of 8 ohm speakers, but for this build we're actually going to do 4 ohm speakers. And the reason for that is, you see, when you do 4 ohm speakers, 4 ohms, that equals 1 ohm. So then when we actually series it back up with the other set of 4 speakers at 4 ohm, now we're getting 2 ohms. You see what I'm saying? So now 8 speakers, we are actually getting the 2 ohm from it. Since the back's gonna be the most dominant part of the truck, most of the time everybody's gonna be sitting there, is we actually need to get, you know, badass PRV 10s that can handle the bass. You know, not handle the bass, but handle the mids and highs. For the 10s, I'm going to go ahead and put at least 3,000 watts on that thing, man. You see what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead, maybe if I can put a 5,000 watt on it, man, that thing's going to take them powers, and that thing's going to get it. But the speakers that would handle it, and the speaker that can handle it, is the PRV 10 model number 10MB800FT, man. And that thing right there, it can handle some serious power. My friend says he puts damn near 500 watts on each one of these 10s, and that thing plays like nothing. But when we order these things, we have to go ahead and make sure that we get them at least at 4 ohms, because we need them to do the ohm load that we want, man, for that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the 8s. We're gonna get the same model number of these guys, but in 8s. I don't think I'm gonna do any 6s. So, you know, I need these speakers to go ahead and handle all the power and to give us that extra dB level volume that we need. So these things are like top. And along with these, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Slim Pro PRV tweeters, because I've used those already. And listen, those things for that high frequency tweeter pitch sound that you need, you can't go wrong with them. Those things are like literally like that big and like real thin, but those things are like really loud, man, you know, high pitch wise, and they're metal, so like, man, they echo. You see what I'm saying? They echo. And now, you know, now if we got the 10 and the tweeter, man, that thing's gonna do some like ridiculous combinations of sound, and it's gonna produce, man, that strong talk game. That's what we're looking for. I have that big ass Selenium tweeter. I got 4 of those that we're gonna go ahead and put inside the truck too. But I'm gonna get, they actually stopped making those tweeters. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna put those horns in the back of the bed as well too. But I'm gonna get these PRV horns that we're looking at right now, and these things are probably like half of what that Selenium tweeter is, but we're gonna put them along in there as well, because this tweeter right here is what's gonna do a majority of the talking. You see what I'm saying? The mid's gonna give it that extra bass for it to, you know, talk even like deeper like a grown man, and now the tweeter is what's gonna define the whole sound. So doing all this combination inside there, man, it's gonna make that truck be, you know, obnoxious loud. And you know, for the tweeters, we are gonna do another one of the Taramps, but the ones that actually has the switch for the like the frequency, like the high pass, low pass, and full. But we're gonna go ahead and put those guys on high pass, and we're gonna put the frequency up as much as possible, because we just need those things to barely make a sound. You know what I'm saying? And that defines the sound. And we don't need much, because with the combination of tweeter, horn, and mid, it's all the levels are there to give us that extra surround sound that we need. We're gonna go ahead and throw 8s inside there of the same series of the 10s that we're gonna do, because it doesn't hurt to have the mid frequency of like any song, or you know what we're trying to play, to fill in that extra gap that we need and produce that extra, you know, mid high frequency, so it can just, you know, all line up and look like a concert, or sound like a concert hall. You feel me? We're gonna do 8s, but we're gonna go ahead and do 4 ohms for those 8s, and on just those 8s we're gonna put 3,000 watts on those things, man, because we need that power to get them things to like punch and sound really loud. And you know, like I said, with the tweeter and the horns all there, you can't lose. You really can't lose. That thing is going to be a different type of loud. You know, like I said, so the 810s, the 8.8s, the 8 horns, and probably 6, you know, bullet style tweeters, man, with all that in the back of the bed of the truck, yes, people are probably going to be louder, man, but that thing's going to sound good, because now you have the bass playing, and you know, it's giving us the full concert, you know, ride that we need, you know. And don't forget, we still got to go inside the bed, or inside the truck as well. So basically for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my door panels, and you know, on the back headliner part where it's closer to the back window, I'm going to go ahead and put probably like 4 8s and 2 tweeters right there. But I'm going to get those, the entry level PRVs, because I don't want the weight to make that headliner sag, although we are going to put support beams. And we're going to go ahead and you know, we mount that headliner up so it doesn't sag at all, but we're going to through bolt it. So even with the bass jamming, you know, we're going to put lock washers in there so it never, you know, loosens it up, and you know, it hang or sag a little bit. So we got to make sure. But with doing lightweight speakers, I don't really see it being a problem. But we're going to put the entry level PRVs up there with the tweeters as well, the Slim Pros, and that should be good. But on that, we probably only need to put like 1,000 watts, because it's like literally right there, and the windows are right there close to it. So obviously that sound's gonna go out as it is. But on the doors, we're just gonna go ahead and put 2 10s, and maybe if we can fit 1 horn and 2 tweeters on each one, I think that should be it. That should be perfect for that combination on the door. And you know, the console, I do want to build a console, maybe put a 10 and a tweeter on that as well, you know, make some nice compartments and everything to make it look good. But if we can try to add one more 10 back there, that'd be awesome, because then I feel that gives us our 8 speakers on an amp combination, so we can get all the power out of it, man. Altogether, we're gonna have 2 amps, 2 5000s for the inside the cab and on the bed on just the 10s. We're gonna have 2 3000s for all the 8s. We're gonna have probably like a 2000 watt for all the horns, and then we'll just probably get like two 1000 watt amps just for the tweeters. You see what I'm saying? But with all that, we definitely need to have strong juice. So that's already 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 10 amps right there, guys, because we're still gonna put outside speakers and everything. So with that being said, we probably need to at least put 10 batteries in this thing, maybe 12, just to keep the numbers even, and then maybe one badass alternator, or maybe that double, you know, alternator underneath the in the alternator spot. Take that out underneath the hood and get those really nice brackets and everything, so it can produce you know, the juices. Another big reason why we're gonna get separate amps and everything is because we don't want everything playing all at the same time. We're gonna do separate volume controls for a lot of the stuff. I'm probably gonna do at least like 2 or 3 EQs, maybe 1 EQ for the back, and so it can really, everything get divided, so we really have control of what each specific speaker is supposed to do inside that truck, man. Like I said, I'm gonna do a lot of, you know, newer technology type of stuff on this build that's gonna require a lot of stuff and a lot of thinking, and make sure we get the right product, because it's a lot, guys. It's definitely a lot, but you know, it ain't nothing that can't be done. You know, my Trailblazer, I have a good amount of speakers and amps inside that thing, but it's going to be nowhere near what we're actually doing for this build on the Silverado. The Silverado is going to be a different type of monster. It's going to sound good, look good, and definitely have its good electronics on it, so everything can work together as one and produce that sound what we're looking for. Definitely get in the comment section and let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment, let me know what type of speakers you guys use. I have my friends that use Tympanos, some still use the Selenium, some people use the Earthquakes, the Defbons, the Neos, the Crescendos, but man, all the hood jammers and everything that's down here that, you know, I've built, and you know, whenever you go out to all these places and these events, man, PRV is the way to go, man. And you hear it. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's using PRV. Every car that you pass by, PRV or Taramps, PRV or Taramps, man. And you know, it's just what's working for everybody right now. So we got to stick with it, and you know, we got to show them, you know, what we can do with this PRV stuff and Taramps. Man, definitely get in the comment section, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Hit that like on the video. Definitely subscribe, because you know, as we start getting further along in the building, we start putting electronics in, man, you're gonna see what's going on. And my Trailblazer, whenever I did the system, I've never even really talked on the videos of that, but on these series of videos that we're doing, man, it's about to go down, man. It's about to go down. You're gonna get good explanations for a lot of stuff. Definitely the channel's gonna progress from here to there, and man, we still got so much to do, man. So subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for, let's see what we got planned up. Tomorrow's, we'll see how the weather works out for us. It's still raining outside. I'm looking out the window, and hopefully it don't rain, but it's just hurricane season here in the state of Florida, man. And it gets Saturday morning at like 7:30, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna leave from here because I'm gonna go to Sarasota, because I have Cars and Coffees. It's the second Saturday of the month, man, so you already know that it's Cars and Coffees in Sarasota. And this time, like I said last time, man, we're taking that Trailblazer, we're gonna jam. And we're gonna jam some rock music and everything, because it's at the nicer part of you know, the city, so we can't pull up there with all the crazy music and everything. But you know, we're gonna rock out, man, you know, and we're gonna hit that epicenter so the notes get low, man. So definitely subscribe, stay tuned for Saturday videos, because that's gonna be when I'm dropping it. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This rain really got us today, man, but what can you do? So I'll catch you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.